right, let's see here. Where is theirs?
Pump up the volume.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Wah, wah.
Very.
Yeah, we got audio on. We have audio on the YouTubes. And the problem is? Yeah. Ah. Obviously.
Mic check, breaker 19.
There's no mic here.
Okay.
Ooh, we can see your what's that thing called?
Okay, check. Let's see if that helps.
Bar. We can see your taskbar.
Why is that?
No, there's no Sloopy type Malibu here, or Malibu type Sloopy. There is no Sloopy here, nor has there ever been a Sloopy here.
Oh.
Echo.
Echo?
Echo.
Yeah, it's probably coming through
That's
my
the
mic because
echo.
I'm also checking on my iPad. So is my audio coming through now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's. I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
Let me see if I can get rid of my taskbar. I'm just gonna have to hide the damn thing.
All right. I guess we're ready for the intro.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's see here.
I'm still working on finishing my dinner anyway.
Yeah.
Scrape.
Okay. Now, what do I want to do? I want to. All right, Yewdow.
Speak into the microphone.
Yes. Oh, there's the microphone. Where's my script?
Didn't you write one?
No, you were supposed to. Or the intern was supposed to write a script.
Whoops.
Jim?
I don't recall having that order.
You're supposed to do things without having to be ordered.
Oh, psycho.
Dum dum dum.
No, you should look ahead to the needs of the show. Don't ask what you do for. Don't ask what the show can do for you. Ask what you can do for the show.
Oh, screw that.
I don't blame you. Show doesn't do much for me either. So, all right. So let's get this show on the road and start all this wonderful stuff. Announcer voice engaged.
1, 2.
Welcome to the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, episode 106. Yes, 106 times we've done this, and they still haven't taken us off the air. So, this week we will be playing Glaxxons for another week, and we will also be playing Yewdow.
I don't know. Your internet was trying hard to keep you off the air.
Yeah, but we will not be held back. And
We will prevail.
I apologize for our delay in start. I didn't realize what time it was, and for one, which I'm going to blame on Frederick. And no problem. And then we had technical issues. For some reason, my internet is being a Chromacast instead of Comcast.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, Curtis, well, Mark's supposed to be quiet. He's eating.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there seems to be a notable lack of non-French Canadians on this show. We only have one, and we are required to have two by contract. So, can we please get another Canadian on the show? I mean, we only need one to actually stream into Canada.
Oh, we have two Canadians. You want a third one?
I'm happy.
And then we have to have at least one French Canadian to stream into Quebec.
Well, here
Actually,
I am.
I think you need
So
at least
what's your problem?
You need at least a majority of French Canadians to stream into Quebec, don't you?
No, they just require one, from what I understand in the contract. Although they try to imply that you need a French Canadian majority, and you have to dual transmit in English and French.
Yep.
It's not actually in the contract that you have to do that.
No, it is. Now you have to repeat all that in French. Thank you.
I think the French will just have to use sign language.
Contractuellement, on est obligé d'avoir un français en ligne.
There. I was just going to say, you want the French edition? Mailed. Mailed.
Come
What's your
on
French?
now. No swearing.
And for those in the French speaking areas where all you heard was beep, I was saying in French, shit. So, but no cussing on this show, which is probably kind of interesting because in the American they beep the second one, and then in the French they beep the first one. So joining us today is our panel of professional game players and other usual suspects. So let's say hello to our Canadian friend, micro hobbyist. Hey, Frederick, how you doing?
Good. I'm very good. I got rid of my stupid COVID, which is good.
Yay!
No more stupid COVID.
Yep.
Oh, so you're going to go for smart COVID next?
I'll try to avoid that one.
Okay. All right. Then next on our hit list is our non-French Canadian, L. Curtis Boyle. Hey, Curtis. Curtis.
He's not here.
Curtis isn't here.
He may join us later.
Curtis, you're supposed to be here. Where are you?
Yeah, he's working.
Curtis?
He's eating supper and getting a high score.
So,
I doubt he's getting.
I guess we'll have to go with our backup. I'm just here to look pretty Canadian.
Oh, low blow.
Canadian retro things. Hey, Ken.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okay.
What?
Exactly.
Huh?
We,
Okay.
not the magazine, the word.
Ah.
I thought you meant something else.
We.
See, I only understand French when it's in the Midwestern accent of Saskatchewan, where I grew up. So.
I only understand French when it's the Americanized type. You know, the French your mother said you're not allowed to say. So-
I understand French fries.
Mm. Yeah. I also understand French toast. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, I get French toast.
Mm,
so
Great. Now I'm hungry. Thanks.
with
Oh,
with
no
real
problem.
maple syrup.
French fries with real maple syrup. That sounds delicious.
French
Yes.
fries. I don't know. French toast.
Oh, French toast. Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
good. Either way, French fries, French toast, French kissing, all are good with maple syrup.
Or French fries aren't good unless you pour vinegar all over them.
Or Old Bay.
Strawberry milkshake.
Yeah. So let's say hello to our other panelists. Greetings to that fine professional game player from the South, Jim Rye. Hey, Jim.
Howdy, how's things going?
And then moving on to our second to last hello, Redbeard. Greetings, Paul.
Well, hello, everybody.
So,
I didn't quite make the professional game player part. A little bit
But
disappointed.
Professional game designer.
you are a professional games master. You're a game maker, not a game player.
In that. Oh, yeah.
Professional. And we all
Definitely
know
wouldn't
that.
call it professional game designer. That's for sure.
We all know that game designers are no good at playing them.
You're better. You're a better game. Oh damn! Come on, brain. Start braining.
Start
You're-
braining.
Say something.
You're a better game designer than all the rest of us combined.
Aw, thanks, Sloopy.
Hey, I can design games just fine. It's the programming part that I have trouble with.
Just remember, 1 and 1 is 1, and you'll
Right.
be good.
It's
And
that simple.
a NOR will do everything.
No, 1 and 1 is 11. Thank you very much.
An and also will do anything.
Yeah, you see that's your problem, Ken.
I'm using string variables.
Yes, you're being strung along by Microsoft. Don't
when
trick-
when I add my string variables together.
What you talking about, Willis?
And then our wonderful man, the myth, the legend, the guy behind all streaming on the CoCo Nation, the man who knows where the bodies are buried and why they're buried,
Whoa.
and whether they're alive or not, Mark B. Hey, Mark B.
Hello. Hopefully my volume's a little bit better now.
Yes.
I would say that was better, yes.
You sound like you're about to break into a Harry Belafonte song.
I mean, I only set my volume at 300%.
That's what it sounded like, about 300%.
Actually, it's up at 150 right now since Curtis says I'm real quiet.
It sounded like it's David Ladd levels.
And for whatever reason,
Ooh.
my mic is not going through Discord. It's having to go through OBS directly. I'm not sure why, but oh well.
Okay, now let's look into our wonderful chat and see who we have there.
Games.
All right, let's
We got
see.
Games of the game.
Retro Techie.
Retro.
No. We have L. Curtis Boyle, who shouldn't be in the chat, but should be in the game.
Ooh, he's like EA
I think he
Sports.
should more
He's
be
in the
playing
game.
one of the games than be in
Yeah.
the game.
Yes.
Oh,
Or
I
is he?
think,
He should be in the show playing.
I think
is
I
he
got
the
a
guy
new
that's-
idea. He should be in the game.
Yeah, he should be the guy driving the car in Yewdow.
And then, as Mark says, that we have this retro techie. Isn't that supposed to be retro tandy? Not retro techie?
He's a
Uh,
techie and he's retro.
All right, retro techie. We're gonna need some to see some tandy creds here.
See some ID.
Yeah, some tandy cred here. Oh, joy. The party has started. There is a
David Ladd's here.
Oh crap!
Oh,
I mentioned
Nice.
David Ladd, didn't I?
You did.
I'm sorry, guys.
This
I
is
spoke
all
his
your
name.
fault, Waters.
I spoke his name.
It's wonderful to have a David Ladd here. He's a great David Ladd. He's the best David Ladd there ever was to Ladd. Hey, David.
He's definitely the best David Ladd I know.
Hello.
How are you doing today, David?
I'm doing fine.
Not sounding as enthusiastic as you normally are.
As well as the volume kind of low.
Yeah, is this a imposter David Ladd?
I was thinking fake David Ladd.
Yeah.
Alright, bear back.
Yeah. Here, I know how we can tell if it's a real David Ladd or not.
Dr. Pepper.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
What's a black square that's 5 1/4 inch round and has a iron substrate on it?
Oh, floppy.
It's a what? Are you sure?
Floppy.
You know anything about them?
Well, I know I'm looking at a bunch of them right now.
Oh.
You know what? I'll use a new feature in Discord.
Seriously?
I thought that feature was mute.
Oh!
Oh, don't worry,
Zing.
Mark. I'm sure I can find a way to mute you.
I hate the navigation keys on that on Yewdow. How do you remap keys on XROAR?
Hey, David Ladd.
Ooh, floppies. SSI.
Oh,
Ooh.
excellent. You got your grease weasel yet to
A
fix
whole
that up?
deck of cards. No, I don't have a grease weasel yet.
Why not?
Grease
Anybody with a
weasel.
CoCo stuff should have one.
Okay,
Actually-
that's a David Ladd.
I have to admit this. These aren't CoCo discs. They are
Scandalous.
the other company.
Don't say Commodore. Please don't say Commodore.
I'm not going to say Commodore.
Okay, good.
You just did.
He's gonna say that.
No, it's Commodore. I'm just not going to say it.
But you just did say Commodore.
Gotcha.
Why?
Ah, damn.
You're
Does that
supposed
mean
to
I have
say
to be in a timeout now?
no. You need to go to reprogramming.
What you should have said was
Yeah, you should.
commode door.
Yes, you didn't pronounce it right. It's commode door.
And what's that call? Everybody on the ice and timeout.
You just gotta hope
Penalty
that
ball?
ice hole.
I was
doesn't
never in
freeze up.
timeout.
No, there was I think a recent hockey game where
Oh,
everybody on the ice went to the penalty
everybody
box.
on the ice got a penalty. They all got a misconduct penalty.
Nice.
The ref is just like, everybody on the ice, 10-minute misconduct penalty.
And it was
And
like
then he
what?
just kind of slumped his shoulders.
Was it 7 minutes left in the game or something?
Yeah,
Why did they do that?
because there was so much fighting and so much everything. Because it was 2 NHL teams that had brothers on each, one brother on each team, and the teams just went at each other. You could see in the stands as like their grandmother and dad were sitting there, and they're just like, oh,
It was like Thanksgiving Day.
yeah. It's hilarious.
Taking it to the rink. Nice.
I miss the good old days of the Broad Street Brawlers.
So has anybody seen Coco Town's most current video?
No.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what CoCo Town is.
No, he was discussing some of the stuff related to MAME and the beam racing how to change colors,
Mm.
getting more colors on a CoCo 2 than what you normally would. It was quite interesting.
Didn't know what's legally allowed.
In MAME?
Yeah, MAME was broken compared to a real CoCo, but he's been working
Well,
on it
yeah.
and got some input on other people. And it's quite fascinating how to, you switch modes in mid scan and to get different colors all at the same time on the screen.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he could have just left the CoCo part off at the end of that statement, and it would have been just fine.
Isn't that what Simon Jonason's done like numerous times?
Yes, but CoCo Town was covering a game called, what was it, Dragonfire,
Okay.
which
Yep.
makes use of,
Yes.
8 colors instead of the standard 4.
Right.
So
And Retro Techie, yes, a Tandy 1000 does count. And I'm going to ignore your troll comment.
I got your troll comment.
Where's Retro Techie talk? Just Twitch isn't showing any of the comments on their
YouTube.
stream chat.
Yeah, YouTube.
I'm missing all the comments.
YouTube.
Mark,
Glaxxons.
you broke Twitch, Mark.
I did.
It's not showing any comments up on Twitch.
Well, I don't know what happened. I didn't do that.
And,
Now, don't blame Mark. It's probably just a restream issue.
I mean, I had all of about 10 seconds head notice.
I'm blaming Mark. Absolutely blaming Mark.
Is there a way to remap keys in XRoar?
no.
Darn it. I really
But
hate
if you happen to have
IJKM
a
keys.
joystick configuration software, you probably could.
Please rub it in. Or I have no joystick.
Don't tell David Ladd to rub anything,
Wow.
because he will do it.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to use this feature. Let's see here. Where is that?
That got me killed.
Yeah, this creature.
Well, actually, Ken, I've got Twitch running up on my little iPad here, and there is nobody chatting. I mean, Curtis is the last chat I show up here.
Well, I know, but if you look over on YouTube, there's a lot of chat that's not coming over.
Oh. Well, it's not on. It's not even going to. It's not going either to or from Twitch.
Nope. Yeah, there's one. Let's see. Curtis's comment restream to YouTube.
Well, to me, that's the last one I show on Twitch.
Just a second. This is a
Twitch.
test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitching boys.
Yeah, it restreamed over to YouTube. So YouTube's getting the Twitch comments. Twitch just isn't getting YouTube's comments.
Okay.
I'm not getting any cross.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't change any settings.
I think actually it wasn't you, Mark. It was Sloopy that broke it.
How did I break it?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. This test failed. Came through on YouTube.
And I see it on Twitch.
I did it on
it's from
Twitch. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it in the YouTube chat, but I'm seeing it on the. Interesting.
Yeah, I see it on the control panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing it on the YouTube chat and on the control
Oh
panel.
damn. My YouTube is behind.
Yeah, it usually runs about a minute or two.
Mine was like.
Go at twice the speed just to catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch the show on the Saturday show on 1.5 speed. I used to do the timestamps for the show, and I would watch the show at 1.5 speed so that I could go and do the timestamps, and it was rather humorous, shall we say?
All right, it's been drizzly all day. Now it decides to open up on a thunderstorm on me.
Nice.
Yay!
So, we could get knocked off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Okay. I can't pardon you. I'm not the president. All right. Let's see here. How do we play this? Does Glaxxons use a joystick?
Funny you should
Surely it
ask.
does.
Funny
It
you
does
should
because
ask.
I can't play it.
Oh, I had the directions up here a minute ago. Dang it. So we can do a dramatic reading today.
A traumatic one?
Yeah, big, nice and traumatic. So to now, who's calling me? Hang on.
How do I start the game? No.
You don't. The game starts you.
Meow.
No.
Sound effects sound like a crappy radio.
Well, you know, what can you expect? Although, instead of dealing with the whole raw mail stuff that Curtis suggested, I just used copied the disk image, the file off the disk image to a PC, and then used the turbo loader and then loaded it from cassette.
Why did you go through all of that?
Because then I could remove the floppy cartridge and not have to go through with the extra steps. I could just type load them.
How do I control Glaxxons? How do I even play it?
I don't know. I'm trying to move and I can't move.
Yeah, well, it's moving for me.
Choose level
Well,
1.
then you entered
If it's moving for you, you have entered demo mode.
0. Yeah.
So how do you enter mode besides 0?
1,
You type
2,
1.
3.
We're going to have to reload.
So when you start the game, you press 1 for difficulty, and then on the next one, for player 1, you enter 1, then for player 2, you enter 0, and then you play.
Damn it.
Okay. I think I might have this.
Okay, I've got the directions here. Just got word one of the kitties had to be put down today.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that sucks.
Oh.
That's going to be a short play.
You piece of crud.
What do I enter for game speed?
1.
It's 1.
Okay.
What?
Everything 1.
Except for player 2. Player 2 is 0. Unless you want to play with yourself.
On the air?
Really, guys?
Leave it to David.
Cameras are off. That's okay.
Really?
Okay, it says enter game speed. I hit 1. And it's doing nothing.
Enter.
Player 1 level 1. Player 2 level 1.
0. Otherwise, you're going to get 2-player game.
As long as I get to play, that's okay.
I need a joystick.
Okay.
There we go.
Was that a sadistic laugh?
Okay. I've got the directions. Are you ready for reading?
Sure.
Okay. Glaxxons. Marked data products.
Oh no.
Glaxxons is a single or multiplayer game, super high res, machine language space game which challenges your playing skills. Oh, more sentence. Challenges your playing skills with squadrons of swooping and diving enemy spacecraft. 7 selectable skill levels coupled with an automatic game acceleration. Yeah, okay. Automatic game acceleration to provide challenge for both novice and expert players. That word wrap keeps getting me. The object of the game is to achieve the highest score by eliminating as many attacking spacecraft as possible while avoiding your own destruction. Don't die. At the start of the game, Glaxxons' title will be displayed, after which the computer will enter a... At the start of the game, the Glaxxons' title will be displayed, after which the computer will enter a keyboard input mode. I guess they never heard of a comma in this thing. Okay.
They couldn't afford commas.
Apparently not.
And they wouldn't pay for them.
Kaiser stole our commas.
So,
We were forced to say dickety.
had to slave it for space. They needed extra bits. Alright, keyboard input mode, and request the following information. 1. Game speed. You may select a game speed of 1 through 7 by pressing the appropriate number followed by the Enter key. After entering your selection, the program will proceed to the next step. So game speed is the first one. The player difficulty level of the left joystick. So player number 1, difficulty level, left joystick. As in the preceding step, you may enter a level of 1 through 7, followed by the Enter key. After entering your selection, the program again will take the next step. Note, entering a 0 removes the joystick from the game and allows you to play alone. So player 2, you can enter same as player 1. Play will begin after selection has been entered. So you could do 0-0 and the game will play itself. Or if you just really want the right joystick, you enter 0 for player 1 and run player 2 only. Alright. Movement of the joystick controls the player position on the screen. Really?
Joystick. Darn it.
Is that what the joystick's for? Oh, wait a minute. This is not
Not
Neutroid.
if you're using an emulator.
Left and right movement of the controls controls the player's horizontal screen, while fore and aft movement controls the vertical position. I wouldn't have guessed that for a joystick. You know that?
Yeah,
You can move forward and backwards.
Novel idea.
Yeah. Pressing the fire button will launch a laser missile. Another novel idea.
You don't say.
Yeah, these instructions are full of it.
They're
Hey,
all
don't forget there were games at this time that it was push up on the joystick that would have fired.
Okay. Alright, so if the button is pressed a second time while the first missile is in flight, it will cancel the first missile and start a new one. Ah, if only. So does that missile just magically go back into your launch bay, or?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yay, the encounter's over.
Alright. In each
You piece
So
of
to continue
crap.
on, in each attacking formation,
You piece
to
of
continue
crap.
on, in each attacking formation, there are 4 different types of spacecraft. The lower 3 rows fire missiles and make diving attacks on the player, where the top row does not dive during the battle, but fires smart missiles instead. If you successfully destroy an entire attacking squadron, a new formation will appear and continue the challenge. They have an endless supply of attacking things. Player scores and other pertinent data are displayed on the screen as the game is played. The left joystick player 1 score is displayed on the left side of the screen, and the right joystick player is at the right side of the screen. I'm glad they told me that. I wouldn't have guessed it.
Well, you never know. Some simple things do escape people at times.
So, let's see. The number of ships remaining, along with the protective shield gauge, is displayed under each player's score at the bottom of the screen. Oh, that's what the fuel gauge down there. That's your screens. Each player starts the game with 3 ships, and the protective energy shields allows a ship to sustain 3 enemy hits before it is destroyed. The highest game score achieved is maintained at the bottom center of the screen to allow competition between any number of players.
Any number.
Yeah, any number of players. I thought the limit was 2.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Alright, point values. Smart missile launchers, 200 points. Diving spacecraft, 100 points. Ships in formation, 33 points. Hostile missiles, 11 points. Point multipliers. So if you're on levels 1 and 2, it's 1 times. If there's straight value. If you're on levels 3, 4, and 5, it's double points. Levels 6 and 7, you're 3 times points. The point multiplier advances each time an energy squadron is destroyed up to a maximum of level of 3. A bonus ship is awarded for each 10,000 points.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like CRT is about to hit it.
What am I about to hit?
10,000 points.
Oh, no, I'm dead. I didn't quite make it.
Damn. Almost. However, Jim Rye has already blown past that.
By that much.
Yeah, I'm
Son
only
of a-
hoping that someday I'll be as good as Jim.
I thought that was Buck Owens.
I'll never be as good as Buck. I know that.
Sloopy, you don't appear to be playing.
Yeah, my joystick's not working.
Uh-oh.
Go talk to Missy.
I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor about that.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
So there are more
What-
further
Try
instructions.
the blue pills.
What does Missy have to do with my joystick?
Well, just curious. Is it just when you're playing with the joystick that it doesn't work, or is it when Missy's playing with it too?
She doesn't play with joysticks. She prefers keyboard control.
Okay.
Go woman.
I did get her a trackball, which she seems to really like.
Alright, continuing on with the instructions. Let me blow them up here. A special pause feature is provided, which causes the game to halt anytime the break key is pressed. Pressing
Found that. It's
enter.
awesome.
Press enter to resume play. Pressing enter anytime during the play causes a new game to start, and using the same speed and difficulty levels. Pressing clear anytime during the play returns to the computer returns the computer to the keyboard input mode so that game speed or skill levels may be changed. So you can change your speed or level on the fly.
Controller.
Yeah. All right. Also, okay. So next paragraph. A game demonstrator mode is built into Glaxxons, which is activated if you enter a game speed of 0. Also, pressing the brake key anytime the computer is in keyboard input mode shifts the computer into a locked demonstrator mode that can only be terminated by shutting off the power or hitting reset.
Oh, interesting. You can shoot the bullets.
Yep.
11 points.
You dirty son of a...
Okay.
Kumquat.
So this one comes with a limited warranty. It says, great care was taken to ensure that this program operates as advertised. If you find a discrepancy in this software, please notify us. We will do our best to correct it, but we do not guarantee to do so.
Well, that's a terrible guarantee policy.
That's right.
They'll guarantee to apologize for the problem that you find.
We guarantee we tried.
It's like, thanks for letting us know. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds like the automobile manufacturers with their driving assist. Oh, it was just a software glitch that the car ran over a child.
It'll be alright.
It'll be fixed in the next release, but we assume no responsibility for it.
And that is the instructions.
Yay.
I assume everybody's playing knows how to load it, so I don't need to go over that.
How do you load it?
I've made my own loader. Well, I didn't
How
make
do I
the
walk?
loader, but I made my own tape.
Well, it talks about cassette, so.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Yewdow, not, well, Yewdow's harder to do.
Yo.
Is that an apple?
Yay.
It's celery.
Yep, sorry.
Does it have peanut butter on it?
Nope.
Why not?
Actually, I like...
It's not that kind of a veggie tray.
Oh, so it's not a delicious one. Greetings, Martin. Welcome to the chat. So, Ken, what's your high score in Glaxxons?
9,000 something.
Ah,
well, better than mine.
better than my 2,700.
And I find this game more entertaining than the other one.
Then what other one?
The Yewdow, or whatever you want to call it.
So on Yewdow, the flashing flag, that's the one you're supposed to go to next or something? Or
If you want more points.
Yeah, I didn't care. I was trying to get the vehicle to go just to try to get him as quickly as possible, but
Oh, interesting. Comcast is having an issue in Washington, D.C.
and that affects yours?
Yeah. When I was doing my speed tests, it was going to Washington, D.C., and now it's going to Auburn, Virginia, and I'm getting normal speeds.
Did you want to try to take over, or?
No, because we've already got two shows on the thing, and it's easier just to have one and just delete the
So it used to be years ago, at least on YouTube, that we could switch broadcasters right in the middle, and it would just keep going.
Yeah.
oh yeah, because you have the same key.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing
It
is
doesn't do
it
that
kept,
anymore.
yeah, it's also it was connecting and disconnecting, so
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that creators are not happy with YouTube for.
or Twitch or whatever.
Too many damn commercials on YouTube.
Yeah.
Makes it
I
almost
don't know.
useless
I
to
don't have
watch.
that problem with Brave. Yeah, I use the Brave browser with YouTube. I don't get any ads.
Oh, so you're the reason I don't make any money. Thank you very much.
David Ladd's the reason a lot of people don't make money.
Well, I don't think he's a target audience for most people.
It just takes 10 seconds out of your day to make a couple of cents for
10?
the.
I mean, it's 2-minute
Okay,
commercials
you
every
can
10
give me-
seconds.
Yeah, I
That's
was
How about you
going
give
to
me
say,
10
every
minute
time
ads?
I watch and I have commercials, it's like I get the 2-minute ones, and you can't skip it until after the first minute.
really.
Yeah.
It's
I've
awful.
never had a commercial I couldn't skip after the first 10 seconds.
That's why I pay for.
Yeah, they've
premium.
stopped. They don't do that as much anymore.
I remember this one time I was watching Nickelodeon and other stuff like that, and I used to have to wait 5 minutes for commercials.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the commercials
Live
were,
TV. Oh man, that was horrible.
and the commercials had nothing to do
also-
with anything that you'd use or want.
I don't know about that. I always
don't
wanted
know.
whatever it was.
Usually when it was on Saturday mornings, it was one of two things. It was either toys or it was stuff for mom.
Yeah. I never understood what the underalls were for.
Or it depends.
Why does this thing move so slow?
Because you chose your slow speed.
What are
No,
you
I'm
playing?
saying Glaxxons.
Because
What?
it's a CoCo too.
Why don't I see you?
Oh.
I mean, thank God we don't see you.
Sharing.
Sloopy's not sharing his screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see you.
And do I have to share?
It's your show.
I don't like sharing.
Sharing is
See, I all of a sudden get all these things in front of me. Well, if I must.
No wonder people have anxiety.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you something.
No, usually people
Right.
have anxiety because they're expecting someone to do a SWAT on them.
No, don't smile.
No, God, oh, go away.
Yeah, there's a lawyer that has a YouTube channel that I watched, and he covered one of those things where some kid was doing swatting. Got like 7 years probation and couldn't use a computer for 5 of those years.
Ooh. That was real fun, did he?
Well, in this day and age, it's hard to do anything in life without internet or a computer.
I've been enjoying it. I've been staying away from the internet for the last few days. It's wonderful.
Computer makes it easy.
Looks like Curtis has threatened to join us.
I'll believe it
Well,
when I
it's
see
like-
it.
Well, it's like bills. A lot of bills now, they only want you to pay online.
Yeah, then they want to charge you a fee for using. Electronic
Exactly, that's
services.
what they want to make you.
My
Come on,
daughter
that's
was
why
so
they
mad
want
about
you to
that.
totally do it.
She
Yeah,
moved out on her own to this apartment, and they make her pay, digitally, and then they charge a fee, processing fee.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's probably cheaper for them to take the electronic payment than it is for them to take the in-person payment.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's because the fact that if it's the in-person payment, if it's by check, they won't know if there's actually money in it until it bounces or not.
Yeah, and I
Then
told
they
her
have
that
to
it
pay
was.
for that.
I told her it was her generation's fault, and she's like, "Actually, it's yours, Dad." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I think you're actually pretty accurate with that."
If you go,
Well, actually,
Oh,
some
my
of the new
bad.
generation expects everything for free.
Oh yeah.
if you go to the my power company's website and you ask them where you pay your bill in person, the only place they show you is like 70 miles away at a grocery store. Even though the company headquarters is only about 30 miles away.
Hmm.
And
Well,
yeah,
they just didn't want you in there.
yeah, it's like they show me a place in New Jersey that's 70 miles away, even though there are actual places that are like less than 5 miles away that you can do it.
It's a VPN. It's a VPN you have.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Zaxxon.
Yeah, Glaxxons, Zaxxon. I still can't play it. It
I was
requires
gonna
a
say, it
joystick.
sounds like a song.
Use keyboard emulation of the joystick.
Glaxxon, Glaxxoff.
Glax on, Glax off, the Glaxer.
Mm,
Show me.
haven't seen an
Sand
ad
the
for the
floor.
clapper in years.
Show me paint the fence.
Yeah, crap.
Don't step in it.
Hey, Curtis.
If you're talking,
Hello?
Curtis, we can't hear you.
No, I hadn't started talking yet. I was still setting stuff up.
And you never sounded better.
He couldn't multitask.
Nope. I have operating systems to do that for me.
And one of them's not Nitrous 9.
I was working on that earlier today, but
I figure I'll turn the chat off for a while since no one is chatting.
we'll get a temporary joystick. Are we playing Glaxxons on regular speed or double speed?
Whatever you want.
I'm trying to play it, but unfortunately, it doesn't support board mode.
Doesn't support what?
It requires a joystick, and I don't have a joystick. Boo-hoo.
Use a keyboard emulation.
Yeah, but it doesn't work with Glaxxon.
It's working for me. That's how I'm playing.
Wait a
Which
minute.
emulator are you using?
XROAR.
Is that what you're using, Slippy?
That's what I use.
It might be you got the wrong joystick selected, right or left.
Maybe. I'll check again.
And what keys does it use, Slippy? Because I never remember.
Up, down, left, right, and
Oh, there, it works. I tried for thousands of years, and it didn't work. Now it works. How do you fire?
Alt.
Well, whatever you have your keyboard set to.
Ah, nothing.
No, second player is not set for keyboard.
Bob and
Don't
weave,
use inside.
bob and weave.
I know who Bob is. Who's Weave?
We're not going to talk about my hair situation.
I think you're the least to worry about a hair situation.
David Ladd with a weave? That would be a video that would get some views on YouTube.
Or how about a mullet?
No.
David Ladd with a mullet.
MacGyver Ladd. How?
Proudly displaying his Diet Dr. Pepper.
Over.
Yeah, I finally got my home delivery from Walmart, and after 3 weeks of trying to get Diet Dr. Pepper, I finally got an order of 12 bottles.
I'll last you 2 days.
I thought they were going to say they brought you a whole pallet to cover the back orders.
Ah, nothing.
No, because usually when you order with Walmart, if they don't have it, they just credit you back what they couldn't bring you.
They have any 63 CO9s?
I got 10.
Points?
So if you order from Super Walmart, are you able to get things like furniture and
I don't think so. The in-home, I think, is only for groceries.
oh, okay. Because my Super
But-
Walmart carries everything, including cars.
Yeah.
Ours.
Yeah, they repair cars. But you can order tires and batteries and deliver them to your house.
Well, here's one of the strange things is with Walmart is that you can order stuff and then have it delivered, but if they still require you to do a tip. But if you do the in-home, which costs you a little bit extra, you don't have to pay a tip when you use that service. So, and depending on how much you use Walmart delivery, it's better to use the in-home because it actually saves you because you're not having to spend the tip.
And they want you to put the tip in before you get the service, so you don't know if you get good service or bad.
Exactly.
Just the tip.
Well, let's put it this way: if you don't put the tip, you'll get the bad service.
And
what she said.
if you do put the tip, you might get bad service,
Right.
or you'll probably get bad service.
Yeah.
Preemptive bad service.
Yeah, a friend of mine had the issue where he lives in a mobile home park and he would keep getting the stuff delivered to the house, one of the mobile homes on either side of them. It was like a 60% chance it would go to one of those places instead of his place.
And of course, they weren't going to say it's not theirs.
Game.
Blarg.
It's incredible how I get progressively worse at all these games.
Yes, I feel you. Joystick works on one player, but not the other.
You have to swap from left to right joystick.
That's what I did. Left joystick is keyboard, right joystick is keyboard.
You can't have them both set to keyboard.
Okay.
Of course, if you enter 0 at the second player, then it won't play.
Yeah, set it to 1, and then instead of set them both, set one into keyboard, the other to none, and then when you want to swap, there's a swap joystick option. Hit that.
Dang.
Oh man.
What's up?
Hmm. What is David Ladd playing?
Pegasus and the Phantom Riders.
Whoa.
Do you know what's better than that?
Glaxxon.
Buzzard bait.
Lancer.
No.
Well, since this is technically not a Joust clone,
Yeah, and I'm just saying, do you know what's a
Can't
better
compare.
game? Do you know what's a better game than that?
Rift.
Neutroid?
Glaxxon?
No, I was going to say buzzard bait.
no.
Joust transcode.
Which one is David Ladd playing? What is that? Pegasus?
Affirmative.
That's the one with all the really cool landscapes.
Yes.
That is a pretty good demonstration of artifacting.
All right,
Yes.
I'm out, guys. Have fun.
Good night.
Later, sir.
Cheers.
Good night. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. See ya.
Ooh.
Oh, I actually
Okay.
get a cross on that one.
New high score.
Yeah, this is also one of the games that uses the sound speech cartridge, but mainly only for voice, though.
Yeah, that was one of the very first games I bought on cassette. I always thought it was a pretty good variant on Joust, a nice, unique idea.
So at 10,000, Curtis, you get a another man.
Yeah, I was 22 points short last game.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you double fire, it kills your first fire.
Yep.
Same as Gorf.
That one almost looks like a spider.
Whoa. Yeah, once you get to the level where you get the creature that shoots the fireballs into the air is when it's a pain in the rump on Pegasus and the Phantom Riders.
So are their missiles following you, or are they just flying erratically?
Pseudo
No, they
following.
follow
They're
you.
following you.
What's this Apple thing here?
Apples rule.
Yeah, I like a good, nice, golden delicious.
So what's wrong with Apple?
Some Apple
Other
guy
than
just
being
joined the.
overpriced?
Nothing wrong with Apple.
Smurfenstein. Castle Smurfenstein. during the cold winter of 1946.
Was that the Smurf skinned Wolfenstein?
Smurf Creek. What the? That doesn't look like any Smurf I've ever seen.
How many Smurfs have you actually seen?
Depends how much he drinks.
Quite a few. They're about 3 apples high.
So we're up to 8 people right now.
Oh, I suppose.
Yay!
Watching or playing?
Playing. There's 9 watching.
It's all us watching at the same time we're playing. That's why.
Mark just killed a Smurf.
I did.
He committed Smurficide.
Why is he playing Time Bandit?
Nope.
He's playing Castle Smurfenstein.
Castle Smurfenstein. It's a hack of Castle Wolfenstein.
What will take 40-some seconds?
To open the crate.
Open the crate, yeah. Did you
Why?
have you played Wolfenstein?
No.
Yes, I'll use.
I played the crap out of that until Doom came out.
No, this is pre Castle Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah, this is the original.
Sort of like Grand Theft Auto. The original was a 2D top-down.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the? Why is it taking? What are you doing for those whatever seconds?
Hoping you're
How
not
long it
dying.
takes for you to break into the chest. Yep.
Ah,
It's a penalty when people are after you.
hit it with a hammer.
Hit
That's
it.
what he's
with-
doing.
Well, there are grenades, but usually it takes out the whole chest. Also, if you hold down the space bar, it goes faster.
Why does it go faster when you hold down the space bar? What's the logic behind that?
You're skipping. You're kind of skipping time.
Yep. If you don't hold down the space bar, it goes slower.
What? You're just not paying attention to what's around you when you hold down the space bar?
I don't think you can't use the space bar when there's enemies in the level art. Can you?
Ooh, bonus wave. Not very many people get to see the bonus wave on Pegasus and the Phantom Riders.
You killed another Smurf. Jeez, you're mean.
What happens when the screen goes kerblooey?
Basically, it happens when you collide with the walls. And unfortunately,
that's like having the stars go around your forehead when you run into something.
More bullets and keys.
What's in the other one?
Don't know, actually. I can't get in the box because I killed the Smurf too close to my... You also have to have your gun out and point it at the chest you want, so... This was a pretty slick game back in the day. 1981.
Yeah. When was the Smurfenstein edition released?
I don't Oh no, it's probably a few years later. Probably mid 80s. Ooh, bulletproof vests. Yes, now I get me an SS.
So you're a super smurf?
Yep. Got to remember, I got to
I'd
use.
rather have a Smurf with the flamethrower.
I want a smurfette.
Hopefully, I have the key for this door.
Without a flamethrower.
You know why smurfs were blue?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not sure I want to ask.
That's why I chose to not say what I was going to say.
Because there's
Keep that door.
99 smurfs and only one smurfette. And she's not that kind of smurf.
Well, I'll be smurfed.
What are blue suits?
Now you look
It
like
makes
a
you look
Smurf.
like the Smurfs. So in the original game, there were uniforms.
But you don't look like a smurf.
You
Yeah,
don't
the
be able
colors
to tell
changed.
yourself apart from the bad guys. You don't look like it, but to them, you look like them.
So they won't immediately try to attack you and kill you.
Get my 3 grenades. There we go.
So you can walk up to him and say, "Greetings!" Boom.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's Brainy Smurf. He deserves it.
What did he do to you?
I've irritated
Thank
him.
game.
You just blew up a grenade and that smurf's not coming to look to see what's going on?
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, you'll notice his pattern changes. Keys. Probably the keys for this door. Oh, look at that. Or get his attention.
Oh, does he have anything?
We'll find out. 7 bullets and keys.
Cool.
Let's see. Is it enter? Got 7 bullets, 1 grenade, and a bullet vest, blue suit, and a. Oops! Don't want to do that. If I can help it. So I can go get me some more grenades. Yeah, the keyboard controls for this are really interesting. It basically uses 9 keys with your left hand and 9 keys with your right hand. Because you can move basically up, down, left, right, and then at 45-degree angles, and the middle key, S, stops. And then the L shoots, and then the 8 keys around it let you aim the gun. So you can aim 45, straight up, 45 that way. Yeah. Yeah, so you got eight ways of motion. And you always want to point the gun the direction you're moving.
Well, I'll be going.
Okay, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Pleasure.
Have a
See you
good
next
one,
time.
sir.
Goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm out here too. Night, y'all. Take care.
Later.
Good night. Thanks for joining us.
Used up all my ammunition, but oops.
Just a weapon.
I guess he doesn't know that.
I died.
You got busted.
Yep, I did. Somebody modified this disk because it's running a fast DOS. The original version of this actually was set up for 13 sector disks. And when you died, it literally took like 2 minutes in order to rebuild all the rooms and everything.
Hmm.
You die and you sit here and you watch it crank along, crank along, crank along.
Now you're talking David Ladd's language.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Disk sectors.
13
Oh, so-
sectors. That's a lot.
Then if you set the interleaf correctly, you can optimize the load times too. Oh.
Ooh, optimized discs. How optimized can you get it?
I don't know.
How
It depends on
optimized
the
do you
game.
want it?
As fast as
You.
Jeez.
I wanted that optimized.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. Don't you?
Indeed. Someone's going to have fun playing with the soundboard. Indeed. You guys can have fun with my quotes without me not even being here.
You. Oh my.
David, are you shaking your head and face palming?
You had half of it right.
Really?
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh my. They made a version of this for the Commodore 64, and I think the Atari also.
Oh. Hmm.
I see Carlos Camacho has rejoined us.
Huh?
Carlos Camacho?
Hmm.
He's a CoCo user from... I could use some bullets. He's a CoCo user from Massachusetts, if I remember right.
I seem to remember that name.
Oh, die, Smurf. piece.
No. Trying to. Oh. No.
Every machine is a smoke machine if you operate it wrong enough.
God.
What do you want, dog?
Attention.
Nah, he wants something.
Yo, dog, what do you want?
Probably sees a ghost.
No, he probably wants food. There's pizza up on the stove, and
Oh. That'll do it.
oh, he's woofing. That means he needs to go outside.
All right, guys. I'm out for the night. Had a blast.
All right.
Cheers
All right,
and
sir.
stuff.
You have a good one.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep, see you, Bob.
Yep.
So, one dog wanted to go out. I go upstairs, grab a slice of pizza while I'm up there. And the other one's following me like I'm the second coming of the deity.
Exactly.
Because you got the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You as the pizza is to be followed.
I think it's the house rule that he came up with. when he moved in. All food must be submitted to the lab for testing.
So, Sleepy, see the Smurf with the SS? He'll chase you from room to room.
So is that Grumpy Smurf?
And the Smurfs sitting at desks have alarms they can trip, and then everybody's after you.
Hmm. The other day, I posted a picture in Stream of Consciousness, and no one commented on it.
I may be in trouble now. Which picture was it?
The old picture of me.
Oh, old picture of you. Olsen Golden. I got beer.
Cool.
As I recall, the original game was Schnapps.
Mm.
So obviously that was skin was done by a Canadian.
That'd be my guess.
Yep, it's got Molson in it.
Molson Golden. Probably somebody from Quebec. They're the only people I know that ever drank Molson.
I was more
Golden.
of a Labatt's Blue man myself.
I was more of an A&W type of guy.
And then Great Western, because that's local.
Yep. Grasshopper Ale.
Let's go to the next level, see what we get. Oh, I guess I got to go for the other side.
Hmm. So how's the new 6309 version of CCA?
Of what?
How's the new 6309 version of Color Car Action?
I don't know. I can't seem to figure out my jump button on this.
You found the pause button.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to die.
No, probably not. Damn it. Okay, that's weird. None of my buttons on my joystick work for fire.
Joysticks only have one button.
Well, not on an emulator.
I was
Or on
going
a
to say
CoCo
it
3.
depends on if you have a CoCo 1, 2, or Dragon that's been modified to actually support the second fire button.
No, the second fire button works fine. The first one wouldn't work.
Maybe it's the joystick.
I've been playing every other game on it, though.
Mm.
I can't remember that game. I'm no Curtis will as soon as I say it. The one CoCo 2 game that supports the second button.
How could any CoCo 2 game
they don't have a
support the
for-
second button? There's no
That
pin
one
for
game
it.
that works on both the CoCo 2 and 3, and if it's on a 3, it supports the second button.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
It
I
doesn't
guess-
work on the 2 then.
It
This
does
one's got
if
Labatt's.
the CoCo 2 has the support for the second button.
What's required to add the second button to a CoCo 2?
Well, you add the
Wire.
diode
PIA, I
and
think.
the capacitor between the six pin. You just have to cut the pin, the 6 pin on the DIN, and add the cap and the diode and a wire to the PIA that matches the schematics for the CoCo 3.
Hmm.
And then you add the second button. I was going to design a PCB that you could pull out the PIA, plug the PIA into the PCB, and it gives you the diodes on it, and all you have to do is solder the wires.
So the CoCo 1, the type of DIN plug it uses, exposes that 6 pin so that you can cut it on the top.
Yep. The Dragon,
Also
I
use-
thought about replacing the 5-pin DIN with a 6-pin DIN, bending the 6-pin DIN up so that you have the 6-pin DIN. And you do the same thing in the Dragon.
Obviously, the PIA can handle it, so
Yeah, and the software can support it. You just need the diode and cap.
Diode.
I know it works because I tested it on one of my CoCo 2s. So now, if they hadn't have done the grounding plane like they did on the CoCo 2s, it would have been easy just to have cut the trace. But the ground plane needs the pin 6 on the board to stay in place.
Those bastages.
I think we're about to lose Mark.
Oh, did that go out?
Yeah. I guess we can end the show because, I mean, it is 5 after 10.
Really? I thought it was
Only
only
for some
5
of
after
you.
7.
For those people that don't know how to tell time, yes, it is.
I can tell time just fine. I just look at my timer there. It says 7:05.
I look at my timer over there and it says 10:05.
Yeah, but for those of you that live in an,
timer.
if you live in a normal time zone, then it's 7:05.
I don't know.
Yes.
Mine says 9:05.
I think everybody's clocks are broken.
Yeah, me and Mark seem to match, so I don't know what's wrong with the
Yeah,
rest of you.
what's wrong with the rest of you?
Well, David's in my match.
You're all just confused because you keep changing times twice a year.
This
Yeah.
is this is true.
The man with one clock knows what time it is. The man with two isn't quite so sure.
The man with a broken clock is correct twice a day.
Mine.
Unless it's digital, then he's never correct.
Yeah.
Because it's just blank.
Yeah, what's it mean when it's blinking?
That means it's time to set your VCR up.
Yeah, it's time to rewind the movie and return it to Blockbuster.
That's right.
All right. I guess we should end the show before Mark falls asleep.
Well, shoot.
It's way past the time. It's what?
Oh, never mind.
What?
He was
thinking-
already asleep.
I was just thinking Curtis had just joined us back again, but I guess he never left.
Yeah, he's been here for an hour.
Just seems like he left.
I guess it's others that left.
Yeah.
Yes, there are plenty of others.
You definitely are falling asleep.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll do the ending.
Okay.
Ken, listen for your cue.
Okay, I'm ready.
Thank you for joining us for another great episode of the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where we played Glaxxons, and we also cussed at Yewdow. Join us Saturday when we will be hosting the CoCo Nation, where you can learn all about our wonderful CoCo-ness and its hardware cousins, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, the right time.
Ooh.
We will also be having wonderful people on the panel.
And we'll also have the other regular people.
Project updates and acquisitions. We'll be having the news. And Curtis, will we be having a special guest this week?
Nope, next week.
Next week. So make sure you tune in next week for our special
Yeah,
guest.
don't bother this week. No, I'm just kidding.
But there will be a special announcement on Saturday, which I'm sure you're going to want to be there. But we will also be doing the high score list and see how everybody did in their wonderful game of Glaxxons. So join us Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, for the CoCo Nation. Join us next Thursday for the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where we will be playing Yewdow for another week, and we'll also be playing another game,
Something else.
which will make Ken say,
Is that my cue?
Don't forget Coco Tech on Tuesday.
Yeah, it'll be CoCo Tech on Tuesday.
And what are we covering on that one?
The Grease Weasel.
"Oh, we'll have the David Ladd edition of CoCo Tech. Yay!"
Oh, now don't put me alone in this. This will be also Paul Fiscarelli and Michael Furman.
No. This is your heaven, because I mean you'll constantly be going like
Floppy.
You.
and
Oh my.
you know what I mean?
Indeed. Seriously?
Wow,
really?
That's enough of the soundboard.
We need to add more David Laddisms to the soundboard.
Seriously?
Oh crap!
Really?
Yep, we do.
Yeah, David, do you think we should add more sounds to the soundboard?
Indeed. You.
What have we done?
David
So, join us Tuesday for CoCo Tech. And just remember, we will have, let's see here, only 2 short weeks until we have the MC10 edition of CoCo Tech. So, tune in to find out all the wonderfulness that will be the MC10 and why this one doesn't work. Or if it does work, what can we do to make it not work? So, thank you.
Give it to Curtis with the soldering iron. Then it won't work.
No, it'll still work. It'll still be in its current state. Just Curtis won't be in his current state. He'll be
the live version of.
Give it to me
Curtis's
for all
burning
your
hair.
soldering needs.
instead of a light emitting Curtis, he'll be a smoke emitting Curtis.
That'd be a
Flame
swearing
on,
in
man.
pain, Curtis, probably.
There'll be a quick little flash of light as the hair goes up.
Yeah.
Can I hit the button now?
Okay.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Bye,
recognize this?
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Go-
Bye, everybody.